Alright guys, last episode. I know, this is so entertaining, man. I feel so drained. I'm so glad that this is over. I honestly just, I started doing this as a joke, but because I started doing, like, pretty much going through all the episodes and there was so much toxic behavior that I wanted to haze. In the beginning it was fun for me, don't get it wrong. Like, I'm still enjoying, like, cursing and you know, going off on these bards, but it's just a little too much for me. It's getting a little tiring. So to be quite honest, I'm kind of glad that this is coming to an end. Like I'm not really sad that this is. Don't get me wrong. Like the show actually, I like again. I like the actual houses. Like yeah, they're way out of the money that they're paying for these houses are ridiculous, but. I actually enjoy seeing the homes. I enjoy seeing different types and the way that they are, and you kind of see how much they go for depending on where the location is and all that stuff. I love that part. Great part. I love it. But it's just like the rest. It's just too much. I think you know what for the next season, because I think there'll probably be another season. They should focus more on the guys. They should focus more on the guys that own the Oppenheim group. They seem like more like red pill guys. They should talk more about them. Maybe they should bring some new guys on the show. Like me. I'll probably shit on all of them. I don't care. I got nothing to lose. They should bring somebody like like Coach Greg Adams, somebody like Donovan Sharp. They should bring them up and then be like, yo, bitches is crazy. I would love that, man. I would so fucking love it. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Did I knock quietly? We brought you a little hair of the dog. Oh, if that doesn't work, I brought you a barf bag.
I take option B.
Option B? Okay.
I could not, if my life depended on it, drink anymore.
Put it here, Megan.
Bitch, please. These bitches are getting drunk every fucking day, probably. Like, they start with, like, Sauvignon Blanc at noon for lunch. They're, like, I've been to the cities. I've been to LA. I know what is up. Like, I've gone, like, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're in the clubs all the time. They're getting drunk all the time. And this is the stupid shit that they always say. Like, I'm never doing that again. Like, it's the same thing when they sleep with, like, a bunch of Chads and Tyrones. Like, a bunch of alpha guys. That they're like, I'm never doing this again. I feel like a hoe. Like, this is happening constantly, and they have zero accountability for their actions. They continue doing it. Like, and I'm not even going here on Mary. Like, I'm just telling you, this is what's happening in these major cities. This is pretty much the standard. So, yeah, like Mgtow, that's what's happening. I just read an article about the bodybuilder who was marrying his plastic girlfriend like a robot or some shit. This is pretty much what's gonna happen. They didn't want to legalize prostitution, so they're probably gonna make a bunch of robots and a bunch of fake girlfriends, and this is pretty much gonna be the future in like 10 years. I guarantee you. And then all these bitches are gonna come out of the woodwork saying like, oh, we're all the good men, like, oh, this is suppressing women, or some bullshit feminist fake shit. It's happening. I'm telling you right now. This is 2020. 2030. Let me know if I'm wrong.
What was your bachelorette party? So I think he went a little harder.
Yeah.
Which is good. A little too hard. Like, I'm regretting a lot. I feel like shit.
Oh, maybe she found some Chads and Tyrones. Let me call my boy right now. No, I honestly, I don't really understand the idea of the bachelor and the bachelor parties. Like, it's making it seem like they're having a one crazy night, night out, because once they get married, it's not gonna be fun anymore. So they're pretty much telling you that the marriage is not gonna be very fun. It's gonna be pretty boring, actually. So that's not like a good look for the marriage kind of, debate. It's just, it doesn't seem like a fun thing to kind of preach to people. Like, yeah, this is one last time that you're gonna have fun, and then, oh man, you're getting married. I'm sorry. Like, this is pretty much, this is how I take it, and this is pretty much how it comes to me.
I think that like the room was fun. Like we have like a room, it was fun. Like we're all okay around each other, but like there's like little issues. I just had like a little bit of anxiety even going to the hotel.
You and Davina both, because Davina didn't want to be around Mary.
Yeah.
You don't really want to be around Amanda. It's like,
Yeah, I mean,
we get it. I don't want to be around Mary. Mary doesn't want to be around me, let's be honest.
So what did I miss?
Dude, exactly. Like, I think that's why these bitches drink so much, because they want to forget about their fake beefs. This is ridiculous. You know what it is? I think I've gotten used to like having like solitude and be on my own, and I love peace. And being in that circle would fucking drive me insane, man. Like, they can't go one day without them having some sort of issues. And this goes for the majority of shows that are in this format. I know they do it for views. I know they're trying to make fake shit so that it's more interesting and more people will see it. But I guarantee you, a lot of them are like that. A lot of them are like that. I've seen them. I've been there. I've lived in that place. Like, I know what these people are like. So, I don't. Like, you want to see some? Hear how quiet it is in here.
There was like a little bit of drama.
Was there?
I can't even remember. What I remember.
Oh, good. She doesn't remember. Never mind.
No, what happened? Remember when you and Heather were catching me up on the fact that she was engaged? We were at like the $44 million house.
I do remember this. I was saying like there was like an overlap or something.
Did you use that word? Because she's really stuck on whether or not you use this certain word. And I was like,
What word?
You know,
I
she
don't
said
remember.
overlap.
Overlap with what? There was a comment about overlap, and I was thinking like, wow, those bitches like were talking shit about my relationship.
I was sitting next to them and I could hear them talking about it. So I was like, let me just squash it so that this doesn't go any further.
Rochelle was chiming in, and she's like, what are you guys talking about? I was like, oh, we're talking about relationships, you know? What are you
People
supposed to
talking
do?
about bad about my relationship, your relationship, and yeah.
Oh man, it's hopeless, man. It's fucking hopeless, man. I'm gonna cry, man. I'm really gonna cry. Like, these bitches are like twins. They're so fucking. They're like pretty much thriving off of each other's like toxicity. It's like they're two vampires who found each other. It's like they're sucking the air right now. Like, I feel like I can't breathe at this point. This is so fucking toxic to me, man.
Like, oh shit, yeah. I don't know exactly. I could overhear her saying that you thought maybe he was with somebody when they met or something. I don't know.
Well, he was.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like,
That's how she got him.
that's called overlap.
Yeah.
That's a strong fucking
Yeah.
allegation. You better have proof in the fucking pudding if you're gonna make an accusation like that.
Bitch, please. You know there was an overlap. Bro, these bitches are trying to persuade like beta males that they're sitting at home watching Netflix, drinking wine, waiting for Mr. Right to come around the corner. This bitch is getting like going to fucking clubs all the time. They're fucking. Please, man, you can't fucking bullshit guys like me for that shit, man. I don't know. Is there anybody that's buying the shit that these people are saying? Like, please write me a comment, say like, hey, I actually believe that, you know, there was no overlap when they met. I think Christine was saving herself for the right man, and she wasn't fucking with anybody else who was giving her lavish gifts and taking us to cool places and shit. Please, man, come on, you're better than this.
Maybe it's a good thing that I wasn't there. Yeah. Can we reenact it, like just the three of us? like secret bachelorette party, just the three of us. So I can like participate in this fun.
Yes.
On another night. I need to recover. We'll give you a few days.
You see that? This bitch Heather coming in a Ferrari. You know what it is? Like, if I actually saw her, I'll go to her and be like, oh my gosh, Heather, you're exactly what I was looking for. An ugly bitch with a cool car. I'm killing you right now. That's what you should do. Like, that's pretty much what none of these bitches actually can. They can't. Their minds actually are gonna block when if you say that, because they're used to getting special treatment, and people fucking like bowing down to them or some shit. Like, yeah, princess, yeah, this is America, bitch. This was the one. They didn't have rose petals again. This is what it is. Like, you pretty much have to act like they're fucking scum for them to, and they're probably gonna like you. They're gonna respect you, and they're gonna go after you. They're gonna chase you. This is pretty much what it is. It's sad. It truly is sad that that's what you need to do to get these women. I'm not saying that you would want to get them, but I'm saying just an average, like above average looking woman, you pretty much have to not give a shit about them, and you get over. And if you give a shit about a woman that's below average, she'd probably fucking ghost you.
So what did I miss? Because
Oh, it's so much fun.
There was like a little bit of drama.
was there?
I changed it. I remember.
Oh, good. She doesn't remember. Never mind.
May Brett's coming. I don't know if Mary's coming. I'm not sure. Did you invite her? Did you invite her? I invited everybody. Do you guys know that Mary had another bachelorette party?
I didn't know it was like a full on.
Were you guys invited?
I wasn't.
Interesting.
I'm starting to think that the bachelorette party that I was invited to wasn't actually the real bachelorette party. You know, everyone from the office was there, even Davina was invited. So maybe the real bachelorette party is the one that we weren't actually invited to.
Okay.
Look at these bitches again, man. These three witches, man. Like, I feel like at this point they're beyond being saved. They're unsavable. Like, you can't save these bitches anymore. You know, like J. Cole, like, shout out to my LA sisters, shout out to my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. Shout out to the nigga who knows. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. So, this is pretty much it. J. Cole, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her.
Kashaw went though. I saw that. I don't know what this like second bachelorette party was. It's called the bachelorette party that we're not invited to. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Did she say, oh, bachelorette party? Did she say anything underneath?
They were on a stripper pole.
Yeah. Nicole posts on her Instagram like best bachelorette party ever. Wow, really? I swear to God, this was the photo. Coochie out. Well, you know about the coochie being out, but what can I say?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I honestly have no idea how these twin brothers are still working with this woman. Well, I guess maybe they're acting more professional when they're around them. But, yeah, man. I mean, they're having, like, dinners and like, getting together every weekend or whatever. This is such a fucking toxic thing, man. Like, I can't... Oh, man, my energy fucking dropped, man. My back is, like, killing me right now. Like...
Kelsey. Hi.
Hey guys.
Yes, how are you doing? Hi, Davina. Nice to meet you. Champagne open. You want some champagne?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
How are you feeling?
We just got back from Vegas yesterday. Orlin'S bachelor party. It's good times.
Okay, honey. All right, who wants to see the house? Yeah, let's see it. A little over 2,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Cute little home for a couple, little family, maybe.
Pretty dope house.
I'm gonna show you guys the master. Wow. Nice.
Pretty.
I love the master bathroom. This is great. These bathrooms are so cute, right? Isn't it nice? It is. Oh, this is so cute.
Oh, this is really cute.
I love this.
Come on, dude. Like, if a grown man uses the word cute, what? You know, cute it's safe just for babies and puppies. That's it. That's pretty much. Like, if a woman tells you as a guy, you're kind of cute, to me, that's a fucking insult. To me, she just fucking told me I'm ugly. Cute is just for babies and puppies. No. Get the fuck out of here.
Too much of everything. Too much. It's just
Too much bachelorette party. You guys had a bachelorette party without us, I heard.
No, it was an impromptu club thing.
I think that was more like people at her house. It wasn't really a party.
Amanda and I were going to hang out at her house because she had the kids.
But there were some people that weren't invited that got their feelings hurt.
You know what? Congrats on your listing.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna go take her to her.
Okay.
It really was just like people at someone's house. It wasn't a party at all.
But she texted you guys. She could have texted everyone. I didn't get a text from Mary. I only got a text from Amanda saying
There are people hanging at the house.
but still, no one texted anyone. Yeah.
Hey guys, how are you?
Great to see you.
Really fucking house. I'm at my wit's end right now, and I'm not arguing about anything with anybody.
Okay, you don't have to, honey. No, it's...
Well, they just started.
Meow. She's showing her claws, but I gotta tell you, like those three bitches, like the blonde Kirsten bitch, the Heather bitch, the one that's the good bitch with the cool Ferrari, and Davina, was it? Those three witches, I'm gonna call them witches from now on. The three witches, they're pretty much like, yeah, they're so toxic, man. Like I wouldn't invite them either. Like, I get it. I mean, people want to be around positive people. You don't want to be around negative people. Simple as that.
Maya's feelings were like really hurt. She like called me and she was so sad. She's like, I'm so confused.
I had no idea this was even
good terms. And
All I know is that I just got a text saying, hey, there's some girls hanging out if you want to come over.
Right.
But it was a very coordinated event. It wasn't like just like I threw fucking salami and fucking bottle of barefoot and let's have some glasses and call it a night. It was like a coordinated event. It was planned. It was planned.
But did any of them ever come to my broker's opens? Because I actually have listings, I actually have clients, so how many
Hey, can you
times?
stop?
No, I'm not going to stop. I'm not doing any of this kind of bullshit anymore. It's okay, love.
Come here.
I'm done.
Weddings, that's why you don't get married.
I'm eloping.
Yeah, hello.
I swear to God, I'm going to try to start one more fucking.
I feel like it's kind of like high school. Like if they don't get invited, it's kind of like it's a uproar. Like, can you believe it? I thought we were friends. Yeah, like so what? Maybe, like the thing is like if they don't want to invite you, maybe they just don't like your energy. Guess what? I haven't been invited to many places that I have friends who probably have parties and they don't invite me. I don't take that as a personal thing because I understand that people have different energies. They look for different things. I'm not gonna go ballistic on somebody for not wanting me around them because I understand that I have a certain energy that sometimes may not be compatible with theirs. Simple as that. I don't take it personal.
Just asking you to take a deep breath. Just want you to relax a little bit.
Bro, this is fucking inappropriate again. These two motherfuckers are fucking inappropriate. Yo, if I was Romain right now, I walked in that house and I saw them hugging like that. Out of here. Take your fucking ring, take whatever. This is fucking unhealthy, man. This is so fucking unhealthy. You can call me all kind of names. You can tell me I'm jealous and insecure. A high value man would never be okay with this. Look at this. Are you fucking seeing this? Like I'm for real. Like, are you guys seeing this? This is crazy to me. This is fucking crazy to me.
what are fucking you're about to make out right now? Look at this. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, get a room. I cannot with this. So weird. This is so
I mean, can we not do this at my broker's open?
Yeah, that's true. Actually, there's people out there. God, these people.
Is Mary seriously crying and having a breakdown at my broker's open and Jason is consoling her with this 10-minute cry? Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not having other agents like crying at my broker's open.
Can we not do this at my broker's open, please?
I'm happy to leave. I wasn't the one that started it. I'm happy to leave because I came here taking time out of my actual schedule.
I didn't say anything.
Can I show
I
you
know
guys
I'm not
something
letting you,
here?
but I'm not going to fight about anything. I can't fight about anything else. So.
Yeah, you have an agent coming.
Dude, Mary's getting fucking crazy right now, man. She looks like an alcoholic a little bit to me. Like that's how people are. I know she's like having a panic attack maybe or something like that, but this is like really, yeah. This whole situation is so fucked up from all sides,
Heather.
Yeah. So Heather, like how embarrassing this real estate broker is. Hi, Heather. How are you? Thanks for coming.
I want to be like hostility towards me, like for something that I didn't plan. It was just a small thing.
I just told her not to.
I don't invite every single one of my friends to every single event.
And she said Maya got her feelings hurt. Maya was in Miami.
And to see
Oh, wait a second. So it wasn't that they didn't invite Maya. She was in Miami. All right. This is pretty much like these three witches' fault. Like this is, oh man, fucking man, this is pissing me off so much, man. This is what it is. I'm sure like right now, like people are gonna take this reaction and be like, oh, look at Mgtow, it's a bunch of angry, bitter men, like they're walking away from women. They're gonna like start with the shaming language. And I'm telling you, when you see these three bitches, how are you supposed to fucking act calm, man? How are you supposed to act calm? I'm watching them in like, what is like a 30-minute episode and I'm getting fucking wild and out and I'm getting like fucking pissed. And if this is around you like in real life, like you're actually meeting these people, I would stay the fuck away from them, man. I would stay the fuck away from them.
I mean, how many times did she probably had to get together and I wasn't invited? I'm not mad. I don't care.
God, I ate dinner last night and I didn't even think to invite you.
Damn it. I'm
there's fruit and starting. Do you want to go outside and talk?
We can help you close up.
Okay. Yeah? These shorts are cheap, it's fine. I just wanted to clear the air because I know that last time you and I spoke, like individually, it was, you know, this blowout thing. And I don't want to be like that because I know your wedding's coming up and I want us to be on good terms.
So the wedding, we used to be so close, and from things you said.
You're right. I thought that we were back together. I thought everything was good, and then I found out that you were talking about my relationship to Chriselle.
I wasn't saying anything negative about it. I just said what you told me. I wasn't talking shit. I wasn't saying anything bad. I was like, I don't know.
It didn't sound like the conversation was I don't know though. It sounded like there was like a solid point of view.
See, so basically, whenever you talk neutral about somebody, they take it as a fucking like insult. So the blonde Christian bitch and Heather, the ugly chick with the cool Ferrari, they're pretty much taking a neutral comment as a jab at them. They're taking it as a fucking insult, and it's not an insult. That's it. Like they're so used to getting compliments all the time and being put on a pedestal. They feel like somebody's attacking them when they're not admiring them. That's pretty much.
Okay.
What was said about like your relationship and how did you guys meet? It was so fast. I'm like, I don't know. This is what she told me, but if you
It
were
was an
an
actual friend. It shouldn't have been like, you know, questions.
I didn't.
She's my friend.
I didn't have questions. They were saying, "What do I know?"
You know what? I used to always think like if you had something to say, just like tell me. You know what? Y'all just talk behind my back. If we were friends, why wasn't I invited to the bachelorette party that you just had, the second one?
That wasn't a bachelorette party. That was a get together at Amanda's house with my sister. It was like an impromptu thing.
I'll be honest with you, Maya was really hurt that she wasn't invited. And
Maya was at my bachelorette party with all of you guys. All of you guys were at my bachelorette party. And I thought everyone had a very good time. I had a great time. So if I want to hang out with my sister, doesn't mean I have to invite the rest of the freaking world. So I don't know why Maya's concerned. Maya's pregnant. She can do shit anyway.
well, I mean, it was like a coordinated thing. Like there was like a poll and
Amanda did that the day of. She did it the day
well,
of.
she could have texted people the day of.
Christine, I'm not gonna
Well,
talk about this.
I'm just saying,
I'm not
call
gonna
a spade a
fight
spade.
Dude, I think she might actually be like jealous. She might be jealous that like, but I'm like the popular girl. Like, how dare you not invite me to this thing? I think that's what it is. It's genuine. I think it's really like a hurt vibe. Like that's what I'm getting. She's like, but I'm the cheerleader. I'm the cool kids, and they got a party at last minute, and they didn't invite me, and didn't bow down. They didn't like say, oh, you my queen. Yeah, everything I'll do for you. All that shit.
You're being very mature.
I don't think I am. I'm actually being very mature.
I invited you to my bachelorette party, so if I'm not allowed to hang out with and my sister and my best friend without
That's not what I'm saying.
but if I should not invite all of my
Put other people if you're gonna put it all over Instagram.
I did not. I didn't put anything, did I?
I think you're missing the point.
No, you're missing the point. I'm not going to play childish games. I'm not going to have to justify. And I'm glad you came to my bachelorette party. I'm glad you were invited, and it was lovely having you at my bachelorette party. What I've done, if I have had dinner with someone since then, I'm sorry if you weren't invited to me and Romaine's dinner. I'm sorry if you weren't
That's
invited
not
to
what
my
this is
sister and I
about.
hanging
You know
out
it's
and having a
not.
drink together. I'm
That's not what this is
sorry.
about.
That's exactly what it's about. Because you're upset because you weren't invited
This
to a
isn't
small
about me.
impromptu
This
together.
didn't look small and impromptu. That's all I'm
You were
saying.
there, so you weren't.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much what it is. Like, I think she generally just wasn't. She was just upset that she wasn't invited. Like that's pretty much what it goes to. It doesn't actually have anything to do with the fact that she said that they like what was it, overlapped, like the thing that she said about her boyfriend or whatever. It had nothing to do with that. I think she was just trying to somehow like make it a thing now.
But you still got invited. I mean, the stuff you say just literally doesn't make sense.
I think it's interesting for Christine to come in and make a big scene. This is really an inappropriate place to do this or to act like that, but, you know, when is Christine appropriate?
Okay, well, I'm gonna lose my voice even more, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip out because I got some morning plans to do.
Sometimes you have things and you don't invite everybody to them.
You were there. Can't say this was a short get together. Michelle, bitch lives in the valley. Take her 45 minutes to get there if she doesn't hit traffic. Don't say.
Yeah, exactly. So she would rather invite the Chriselle that it took her 45 minutes to get to the party, but she wouldn't invite you, who supposedly lives closer. Yeah. Do you get the hint?
Together. She had to plan it. She had to waze her way there. Just like, have a good night. Bye. Bye. How did your conversation go? I mean, she can't have a conversation. She just and talks in circles. She's like, well, my sister was in town and this and that. I was like,
She doesn't like confrontation. I think
it's
she's
not
just had
confrontation. It's just being a fucking adult and expressing your feelings.
Man, this bitch is so over the place. It's so sad. Like she doesn't understand that when things like she's so much about her that she feels like everything that doesn't sync with how she thinks and how she behaves and people don't bow to her, it's pretty much like it's other people's fault. It's this is pretty much gaslighting what it is. It's like she's pretty much trying to make it blaming other people, not taking any sort of consequence for her decisions. So yeah, this is a classic example of basic bitch.
Puts it on someone else. It's always, oh no, well that was Romaine and that was this, and I'm trying to like look at everyone's point of view. So I do understand. Heather, stop being a little bitch right now. Stop being a little bitch.
Mary is not a bad person. I don't think anyone here is a bad person.
No, we're
but
not
people
saying
have
that.
their feelings hurt. So let's just all take a step backwards.
She was very defensive. She's very defensive.
She was.
She's very deflective, and she never talks straight. So when you don't talk straight, it makes you look like a fucking idiot.
See, this is and this used to be your like best friend or whatever. If you talk like this behind people's backs and you insult them like that and you're being disrespectful, how do you expect people to want to invite you to their like small parties? Even if this was a planned party, which probably was, but they were like, we just want a circle of people that are positive and people who are not gonna make a fucking big deal for shitty stuff.
Well, she's not a fucking idiot.
I'm not saying she's a fucking idiot. I said it makes you look
But we
like
know
a
that
fucking
she's
idiot.
not.
But I said it makes you look like
I
a
heard
fucking
what.
Yeah, but that's pretty much saying that she's an idiot. Oh man, I'm just gonna play this because if I get into it, I'm gonna just. So, Christine is coming to apologize for 100th fucking time, and yeah, she's like, so basically, Mary was getting her dress fitted or whatever, and then now she's coming again. So this is gonna be fun again.
Hey, Amanda. To bring me flowers. These are from Mary, actually.
Those real flowers, or are they like clown flowers that you're gonna squirt water?
What? No, why would you say that? I came here to talk to her and apologize, and I want her to have the best friend in the wedding. That's why I'm here. Best movie ever. Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston, Bodyguard. And you think major vibes with it because Amanda has become Mary's bodyguard. It's like no one can have a conversation with her or talk to her without her butting in or getting.
Just a quick thing. I think that explains everything right there. She pretty much thinks she's Whitney Houston every day, like 24/7. She thinks she's Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner is her bodyguard. Like pretty much all men are her bodyguards. It's not just the one person, and that I think that's where all this attitude's coming from. Guess what, bitch? You're not Whitney Houston. Yeah, you're not.
Not to be worried. Like I'm here to apologize. I have flowers in my hand. Like I'm not gonna punch her face. I don't feel good about the way that last night happened, and I just want to make sure that her and I clear the air of everything and apologize.
Okay. Whatever you say better be nice because she's at her break.
No drama, I promise.
I'll give you guys a minute.
Thanks. Hi, babe.
Hey, how are you?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I brought you flowers. Oh, thank you. I know, obviously, this is a weird time because you're really busy, but I did want to come here and apologize because I know things got a little out of hand last night. I want to apologize if I brought everything up at the wrong time, and I want to apologize for being a total bitch.
Apology not accepted. The only reason for that is that you're probably gonna do it again. No, she's pretty much like emotionally unstable, Christine. So I think the problem is not that like sometimes she has a heartfelt apology. I think this is maybe one of the two times. The one time that she apologized to Khrushchev, this is the second time that she's actually had a heartfelt apology, like a real apology. But the problem is that she keeps with the toxic behavior, and then she just apologizes until she thinks that that's gonna just make it all right. And I'm sorry, you're pretty much an enabler at this point. You're just encouraging that behavior because you know that eventually she thinks, well, if I apologize, it's gonna be all right. Everybody's gonna forgive me because I'm a doll. I'm a princess. I'm Whitney Houston. I'm whatever.
Forgive me if I, hurt your feelings in any way. What I realized last night after I got home was that, wow, Mary and I actually hadn't talked in so long. I haven't talked to you since our fight at my listing, and it's been really hard that I had to go to, the office where you and Chriselle are talking about your dress fitting and all these things that I'm not getting invited to, so I'm feeling isolated. I lost my friend and I don't know why.
There was no intention of ever trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I've been busy with work and the wedding. You've been off traveling. Actually, before, and you're like, no, we're cool. So then when something happens, I'm like, okay, well, maybe we're not cool. So when it comes to me and you, I agree that we do need to talk. But right now, I'm days away from my wedding. And I want my old friend back.
We should have just had a conversation.
See, the problem that I have with this is that she's pretty much saying, I think that they actually said it very well. So when she's traveling, it's all right and cool, but when it's about Mary, she's pretty much like, why aren't I a part of your life, or like this? So you understand the difference? It seems that she feels isolated, in her words, when it's about something that's Mary, but when it's about her, she doesn't give a shit. She's just going out there on trips with the blue pill hairy guy. So it seems like a kind of a one-way street, and I think that shows a very narcissistic type of person.
Please come to me. I don't want fights. I don't want constant, did you hear this? Did you hear this? Do you know what she said?
I feel stupid.
Yeah.
From now on, let's just try to get back to where we were. I think Christine is genuine in her apology, but I don't know. I mean, things have gone up and down before us, but I think she is, and I hope she is. Because I miss my old girl. I want you to have the most amazing wedding.
Yeah. A no drama wedding.
Oh, can I give you my phone? I love weddings.
Yeah, if you're getting married in Bulgaria, I love weddings too. If you're getting married in America, I hate weddings. The worst decision you could possibly make. Alright, so they're getting married. I would love it if the French guy pulls some Steven Jackson shit right now. He's like, I'm not getting married, bitch. You decide the prenup. But yeah, this is truly a sad moment for all the brothers watching right now. We lost another one, another brave warrior. Yeah, it's truly sad. I mean, the good thing is that he's not the provider, so I would say if they get divorced, he's not gonna lose half his shit. So based on that, it's not the worst thing, but still, marriage in the U.S., it's a terrible decision. I would say this is on the safer side, but still, yeah, I'm just gonna play this for you because otherwise I'm just gonna be an asshole and just tell you a bunch of shit that you don't want to hear.
Without further ado, let's get these lovebirds married. Now, I have a very serious question to ask both of you. Romain, do you take Mary to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Hold on, it's not quite that easy. To love and cherish from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health?
I still do.
Yeah.
I don't know, like that sounds too complicated, like because we live in a hookup culture now. So like sickness and if you're poor, like I don't know if I'm gonna like you then. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like I don't know.
And Mary, do you take Romain to be your lawfully wedded husband? To love and cherish from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health?
I do.
Mary and Romain, please join hands. Romain, please repeat after me. I, Romain, take you, Mary.
I, Romain, take you, Mary,
To be my wife.
to be my wife.
To love you when you drive me crazy.
To love you when you drive me crazy.
And to always remember how grateful I am
And to always remember how grateful I am
to have you by my side.
to have you by my side.
Page back here.
Oh, here we go.
Good. All right, Mary, repeat after me. I, Mary, take you, Romain.
Moi, Mary, j'ai été choisie pour moi
To be my husband.
d'être mon mari,
To love you when you drive me crazy.
de t'aimer quand tu me rends fou
And to always remember how grateful I am
et de toujours me rappeler et que quand je suis reconnaissant
to have you by my side.
d'être heureux à mes côtés.
Alright, the French was a nice touch. I'll give her credit for that. Thinking she butchered it probably, but still, you know, it's about, you know, it's the gesture, you know.
Now, may I please have the reins? By the authority vested in me by the beautiful state of California, it is my joyful responsibility to officially pronounce you as husband and wife. You may now French kiss your bride.
Ugh. All right, that's enough. Yeah, I would have loved it in the end if he was like, "Psych, bitch, no, I don't." That would be so awesome. But you know, a guy can dream. You know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of this.
It is my privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Mary Fitzgerald and Romain Bonnet.
This guy was bawling like a bitch. Like, I thought you didn't want to get married, nigga. What happened? What happened?
My baby.
I love Romain more than anything. I couldn't be happier with how the wedding turned out. It was everything I could have ever hoped for.
So beautiful. Let's go get a drink.
Yes, let's do it. Thank you so much. Do you have straws by chance? No, it's okay. Save the turtles. Cheers.
Wait, guys, is it so?
Cheers. Cheers.
I need water though. I haven't had any water.
No, drink up. You don't need water. It's a wedding. Cheers.
Okay, fine. Fine, let's do it.
Yeah, rub it in my face that I cannot drink.
Oh, I miss him. Miss you. Baby, you are so sexy and I miss you so much. Your girl looks pretty hot too.
Yeah, man. Sometimes, like, the narcissistic behavior of people, it gets to you. You know what I mean? In this case, it got to me. Yeah, that's why I paused. Let's continue.
You guys are so cute. Rochelle, what are you doing for Sunday, Mom? Big fun. Justin and I are going. We like to go have a few drinks and then we like to go drunk shopping.
I love it.
It's jumping.
It's not, I think it's super cute.
It's fun. It's like a silly, fun thing to do.
By the way, I'm sorry I missed your walkers open.
It's okay, I forgive you for that.
Thank you. But yeah, how was it?
It's stressful.
Really?
Wait, what?
The brokers open?
My broker's open.
Oh.
Why?
Was it not busy or? Why are you looking at Christine? What
Because.
did you do?
What is she not doing?
What happened?
Mary and Christine had a little moment.
and I said, you know, I said Heather and Maya, like, you know, really have their feelings.
I gotta say, I was a little bit offended.
I was gonna ask, like, how did you feel about it? It wasn't a second bachelorette party though. No, it wasn't. It was Amanda had some people at her house and we literally like postmated dinner. Like it wasn't like a party. It certainly wasn't a bachelorette party. Do you see what I mean?
These bitches still can't let that go, man. They're still discussing this bullshit that happened with that second bachelor party, whatever it was. So stupid, man.
I felt it, and I was like, somebody needs an Olive Branch.
Yeah, you know, we're just talking about the Booker's Open, and we're talking about you not inviting us to the bachelorette party. I mean, we got a lot of stuff granted, but it would just be nice to get a text.
We can talk about that, not at Mary's wedding. Happy to address it. Not tonight.
That's very true.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Amaz is a G, yo. Amaz is a G. No, you should call me sometime. Like, you come to Bulgaria, show you around. She won't come to Bulgaria, but you know, it's the gesture. You know, I offered. You know, what she does, it's up to her. You know.
They're just shaking their head. They're all smiling, but
I looked over it, and it looked like there was something going on, so then I just decided to come down.
There's nothing I don't think there's anything going on.
No, we
It's
actually
a
good.
conversation.
Yeah, we actually had a good conversation.
Good conversation, yeah. It's all positive.
Christine, are you okay?
No, I'm great.
Oh,
I don't hold grudges.
That was my fake laugh. Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna go continue drinking my water.
Drink more for me, because I can't drink.
Awkward man.
There's some drama.
She's like the weird, creepy uncle that like pops out of like the fucking bushes. Like, nothing was happening. We were just having a conversation. We weren't like, fucking.
Dude, this bitch is so extra that it's making me uncomfortable, man. Like, can she ever be like humble? Can she ever be like, I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna enjoy some peace right now. This is, I think she's literally, Christine, the blonde cursing bitch, she's literally the opposite of what I'm looking for in a woman. She's absolutely everything down to the T that she should not look for in a woman. She's loud, she's abrasive, she's manipulative, she's gaslighting, she's just very unattractive qualities in a woman. I mean, yeah, sure, a lot of people will have a one-night stand with her, but they would never want to wife her up because she's just not a very good person.
Linebacking her ass. I'm just like, what are you saying? Awkward Amanda.
Oh, Amanda. Oh,
Put her bodyguard. Jesus Christ. I have been on the receiving end of Christine's wrath, and that's really why I've steered clear of her recently.
They know each other for what, 15 years?
I understand, but I just have a conversation. She's like, linebackers. I'm just like, let me have a conversation. Never would I touch that card. But it looks like now she has a new target, which is Amanda.
Clearly, Christine and Mary still have stuff that they need to talk about.
Christine, you know, she's very impulsive at times. At least, she let's say when she messes up, she owns it. She's like, look, sorry about that. Did she apologize?
Yeah, that doesn't make it okay. Just because she says sorry, still, that doesn't mean that she can continue being a shitty person.
She doesn't. I apologize to you. Sometimes you're supposed to say, accept someone's sorry, and then they do the same thing over again. She lashes out, and then she'll like later be like, sorry girl, and then like think everything's supposed to be fine.
Exactly. You're pretty much being an enabler. You're allowing her to continue this bad behavior because she can always just be like, oh, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry, and then I can continue doing the same shit over and over again. That's a very toxic and very sort of just a very negative trait to have as a person, not just as a woman.
Okay, there's some shit going on over there, okay? Should we go over there?
No. I'm glad those bitches are so obsessed with us.
Exactly my point. See, they just want to be the center of attention. You know, I'm actually starting to think that that's why they've been doing all this shit this whole time. Because when they're not invited to parties, when they're not in the center of attention, it's like they're suffering on the inside. It's like they want everything to be about them. They want people to always congratulate them, to say, "Oh, you're great, you're awesome, you're beautiful, you're all this shit." And whenever nobody says shit about you, you're like starting becoming bitchy and starting these fucking beefs. What, you fucking kid? Like, you're fucking child, you're in high school? This is so lame, man. So lame.
I was like, Mary.
Well, dealing with her the same, they call Mary a jerk, and like,
She called him more than that.
what is she
Yeah.
saying?
So Mary left, and then she comes into the room, and she's like, she is acting like a fucking idiot. I can't even talk to her. And I was like, okay, well, she's not a fucking idiot.
Where's her name?
Nothing.
Oh, am I interrupting something? Yeah.
This is your day. Do whatever you want.
I think I know it, hold on. So, she said what about Mary?
She said she was acting like a fucking idiot. And she was very adamant about this. She said it several times. So I told her, first of all, no, she's not. She was like, I didn't say she was. I said she was acting like one. I said, I heard what you said, and we all know that she's not. She's out, and she goes off, like, and she starts mimicking her, and like, like trying to act like her. You know how she does. And like, Mary wasn't doing any of that, but she was hot, and she was just trashing Mary. So.
Yeah, man, this is so... You know, that's one of the things, like, I honestly would prefer to just elope if I was to have a wedding at some point. Because, look at this, she went through all this, like, hard time to, like, get this wedding and have everybody and all that stuff. And she's pretty much enjoying herself. And in the meantime, you have people who are, like, talking about this bullshit drama and fake stuff that's... really shouldn't, this energy should not be around you when you're getting married. People should just be having fun. People should be dancing. People should be talking and like enjoying this like ceremony and like the food and everything. They shouldn't be talking trash and talking about this bullshit. This is, yeah, I honestly, I don't know if these weddings are actually for real. I think they might just do them for the show. Although in Love is Blind, they did actually have the weddings from what I know. And you know, two of them actually did get married. So, like two of the couples. So, it might be an actual wedding, but I'm just saying, like, if this was a real wedding, I probably wouldn't be okay with a lot of those people being at my wedding.
Want to say anything to Christine, or?
Look at them, dancing like schoolgirls. They just want everybody's eyes to be on them. They gotta do the most outlandish and the most stupid shit, and like, I don't know, man. This is just so childish to me. That shouldn't. If a girl in her teen years was acting like this, even like early 20s, I'll get it. But those are women in their 30s and they're acting like they're fucking 10, like they never had to grow up and never had to actually mature as people.
It's Mary's wedding, but I will. Christine always talks about being loyalty to friends. I'll show you loyalty.
I just closed on a $44 million house. I build the houses, you sell the houses.
Maybe this property is over your league.
So I was thinking maybe you could get involved.
So what do you think we can bring to the table?
Bitches, watch out.
Hey, I have something for you.
So is Jason giving Mary another listing? What about us?
I don't like being around egotistic males. Would you guys ever consider leaving?
I'm just...
Wait, she doesn't like having egotistic males? But you're egotistic females. This is basically from what's gonna come for the third season. honestly, I have no idea if I'll be able to go through it. I'm just gonna see based on how good these videos actually go. I might do it just for the fun, like because I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I might do it like a joke. But I'll tell you, I'm very drained. Like this took me a few days to kind of go over, and yeah, I'm gonna need some time to like distress, you know, like some time to like relax, you know, like.
I never wanted to hide anything, but it's wrong where I'm
Wait, guys.
Oh shit! I think the French guy probably cheated or did some bullshit. That's how it sounded to me. So I don't know.
It's all over the internet right now.
Chriselle Stouse is dealing with change. Her husband, This Is Us star Justin Hartley, filed for divorce.
I'm just kind of in shock with it all. Did it blindside you? It's just a lot at once because everybody in the whole world knows. I love him so much. This was my best friend. Who do I talk to now? She knows why this happened, of course, yeah.
Think you're gonna go? Christine's wedding.
I don't want to be here right now. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, a bunch of more drama and bullshit. Oh man, bro, one thing that actually astounded me is that Christine is actually marrying that guy. Like Blue Pill Harry's actually gonna pull the trigger and pretty much off himself. Like this is so sad. Dun dun dun. So yeah, this was all for me on his Matrix. Oh man, I made it. I didn't think I was gonna pull through, but 2 seasons. That's a lot of red flags, a lot of bullshit that I had to go through to make this entertaining or enjoyable for you. I hope it was also educational. I mean, I know that I like to haze and make fun of these bitches, but I thought it was also educational because maybe there's certain type of behavior that you're gonna actually see in your future partners, you know, or people that you meet. And yeah, that's it for me. And Sensei out. Boop.